Hey guys, this is the Bark of the Dappy Dog, and this is just a little bit of a podcast. I'm gonna put some dog photos over this audio of me just talking about my life, about what I really enjoy in life, and most of all, dogs. And I'm not always gonna talk about dogs, but it's gonna be most of what I talk about on here, so just deal with my dog obsession, which I have. And it's gotten me into a lot of just trouble with my mother. This is a fun way to start. Mom, I love you. Nothing against you, but she, I don't know. It all just started from when I was a kid. I was a baby. I just love dogs. And yeah, I have an allergy to them. I know, sad. I know I never told that anyone that before, that I was actually allergic to dogs, and I was. And I don't know. I just had this love for dogs. I went to whew, talk about dogs. Well, there's one dog I can talk about. My first dog ever. It was stuffed animal. His name is Casher, who I have to this day. Actually, I'm going to hold him right now. Casher is just like the number one dappy dog. And let me tell you a little bit about Cashew. Cashew, we got him at Toys R Us. I was 2 years old, and I used to say, Cashew! And let me tell you guys something, Cashew became my best friend for like the next 24 years of my life. And let me just tell you a little bit about that. And the tear-jerking stuff and the amazing times I still have with him. So, we're in DC, and I love Cashew, and you know, my love for dogs from when I was young was a lot. And this is hard for me to talk about, but I want to talk about it because I think it'll just help me process all the things I go through. But when I was younger, I was I cannot say the word. I was me and Cashew could not be ever away from each other for a long time. And when I was 2 years old, we leave him in DC. And I was upset. Then my mother, who I love so much, she calls the hotel and has it overnight shipped to me. Has Cashew overnight shipped to me. And it made me so happy as a kid because I could never have a dog, like a real dog at that time. I wanted one, and I have a video of me haggling with my mother about getting a dog. That's in on a Facebook post I might just have to post on here, on my Instagram. But yeah, it's just been a long childhood, and I really love dogs. And when I had Cashew, I just had a connection with him that I can't explain right now because it's 11:35 at night, and I don't know why I'm still up recording something like this, but it's something I want to do. To get to the point is that Cashew just really helps me through a lot of things. And when I left Cashew there, I was so upset, and I didn't be able to get a dog till like actually have living with dogs till I was like maybe 15, 13, 16. My parents divorced when I was 8, and my grandfather and my brother raised me. And that was a hard time in my life. I was figuring things out. I went through middle school, started losing my hair to alopecia, went to 2 other schools. Winston Prep, which was not the best fit for me, nor the Summit School, which I have a love and hate relationship with. I have so many friends there, but yet I have so many sad and happy memories mixed in with it. But it was not an easy time for me. And get into like maybe 2013, 2014, that's when I met someone who's helped me. Shout out Mike the Ruler. He's the one that got me started on this fashion stuff, and he changed my life. And thank you, Mike, for helping me figure out what I actually want to do with my life and why fashion changed my life. I feel like it's changing my life every day. I actually feel like I have purpose for once. But yeah, and it's just at that point, then my mom remarried. Well, she didn't get remarried for a couple of years. And going through school for me was kind of difficult, not gonna lie. I didn't graduate high school till I was 21, which is not an issue because some people just don't go to college. So I wanted to go back, and that's what I did. COVID had already started, but, it was a lot of tough time for me, but I pushed through all of it, I feel like I just pushed through all of it, and I'm still trying and getting better every day. But it's never easy. So then my mom got remarried, and my stepfather had two boxers named Sarah and Toga, who were just the cutest little things and the most beautiful dogs ever. And I understand, and I just started getting me have more love for dogs. I started to see them more often. I actually were hugging them and playing with them. And then a couple of years ago, my mom remarried, and ever since then I've been happy and sad, and a lot of things has happened over that span of time. I've moved fully out to Long Island for now, and I lost my grandfather. I miss you, Bubba. Actually, today, the day I started my YouTube channel, The Bark of the Dappy Dog, is my grandfather's birthday. Happy birthday, Bubba. I love you so much, and I hope you're looking down on me at heaven. And I am Persian. I'm mentioning that right now because I'm going to make a lot of Persian jokes and make fun of my grandma. Not literally, I love my grandmother. But I'm going to tell you guys some funny jokes of my childhood and just what I go through as a human being. But my grandfather would say, Budu pedar sag, which means father, your dad is your father is a dog. It basically means your father is your dog in Persian. In Persian language, the curses are usually towards the parents. It's usually a diss towards your parents. It's very funny. Extremely funny. Like, khak tu sarad madarit, like means dirt on your mother's head when she dies. And that's just terrible, but Persians have a different way of cursing at people, and my grandfather always just loved dogs. I have this memory of when I was holding Pablo. Pablo was in the pen of my grandparents' house. We bought a pen for Pablo, and my grandfather bent down and pet Pablo. 4 days before, he passed away, he fell, and I'll get to that story in a couple of more episodes, maybe not now. But I miss my grandfather. He would have been 91 today, Bubba. I think 91 or 90. I can't keep track of the years because it's too upsetting for me. But you worked your whole life, did everything for me, and I love you, Bubba. Happy birthday. Hope it's a happy one in heaven, and you guys have been listening to the Dappy Dog podcast. This is a memory of you, Bubba. Rest in peace. 8/8/18. And thank you guys so much for listening to the Dappy Dog, The Bark of the Dappy Dog.